All right, welcome everyone. Today we are putting your English pronunciation to the ultimate test. Think you've got what it takes to beat our rapid fire challenge? Well, let's find out. So you think your pronunciation is pretty much flawless, huh? I love that confidence, but English is absolutely packed with these tricky little traps that are just designed to trip you up. So let's see how you do against some of the most common ones. You ready to prove you're a pronunciation pro? Let's go. Let's kick things off with round one, tricky vowels. Now, these are the basic building blocks of English, but honestly, they're also the first place where a lot of people stumble. Let's see our first word. Here we are. Our first word is love. How do you say it? Go on, say it out loud right now, wherever you are. I'll give you a second. Got it? Okay. So, did you say love with that O sound like in the word hot? Hey, if you did, you are in very good company. It's an incredibly common mistake, but it's not quite right. The correct way is love. And see that little upside-down V symbol on the screen? That's the real key here. In phonetics, that symbol represents the sound, kind of like in the word cup. So it's not love, it's love. Feel that? That subtle difference is everything. All right, no time to waste. Let's keep the energy high. Next up, don't. Seems simple enough, doesn't it? But, you guessed it, there's a trap hiding in here too. A lot of people tend to stretch this sound out, saying something like don't, but the real secret is to keep it short, sharp, and relaxed. It's don't. Think quick and punchy. Don't. All right, one round down. How are you scoring so far? Let's move on to round two and dial up the difficulty a bit. We are now dealing with sneaky consonants. These are the sounds that can twist your tongue or, even worse, just disappear into thin air. Our first challenger in this round is there. Ah yes, the infamous TH sound. It's a true test for so many people learning English. How do you tackle it? Now, if you said dare, you're not alone, but you're avoiding the tricky part and missing that authentic sound. For a perfect TH, your tongue needs to gently, and I mean gently, touch the back of your top teeth. It's this soft little vibration. There. It might feel a bit silly at first, I get it, but I promise you that is the secret to a perfect TH. All right, get ready for a curveball. The next word is half. This one has a trap that's not about how you say a letter, but if you say it at all. And there it is. Did you pronounce that L? It really feels like you should, right? But get this, in the word half, the L is completely silent. It's just half. A true pronunciation ninja knows to just drop that L entirely. Did we catch you out on that one? Be honest. Fantastic work so far. We've navigated tricky vowels and sneaky consonants. Now it is time for round three, the stress test. This isn't about the letters themselves, but about the music of the word. Where you place the emphasis, that stress, can change everything. Okay, let's start with a big one, recommend. It's a 3-syllable word, recommend. Where does the energy go, on the first, second, or third part? Take a guess. So the common error is to stress the beginning, recommend. But the natural flow, the real rhythm of English, comes from hitting that middle syllable. Just listen to the difference, recommend. You can just hear how the energy lifts right in the middle. That's the secret sauce. Okay, I'm gonna throw you another curveball now. This might be the most deceptive word in the entire challenge. The word is interested. So, how many syllables do you hear, and where does that stress fall? So on paper, it looks like 4 syllables. Interested. But in natural, flowing English, a whole syllable just vanishes. And the stress is right at the start, so it becomes interested. So, here's the crucial point. Forget what it looks like. Just think of it as 3 syllables. Interested. This one little tip can make your speech sound so much smoother and more fluent almost instantly. Okay, you have battled vowels and conquered consonants. It is time for the final round, the sentence showdown. This is where we separate the amateurs from the pros. We're combining multiple stress rules into one single sentence. You think you can nail the rhythm? First, here's the sentence with all those common stress mistakes. Listen to how clunky and robotic this sounds. I recommend studying biology in Poland and working abroad. It just doesn't flow, does it? It feels heavy and unnatural. Now, let's apply everything we've just learned. Listen for the music, the flow. In the correct version, I recommend studying biology in Poland and working abroad. Hear that rhythm, that bounce? That is the sound of confident, natural pronunciation. So, how did you score in our little challenge? Let's recap the winning strategy. With vowels, it's all about short versus long sounds. With consonants, you have to be on high alert for those sneaky silent letters. And for longer words, remember that getting the stress right is everything. You master these 3 areas, and you'll be well on your way to sounding like a native speaker. So my final question to you is this. Which of these words surprised you the most? Was it that silent L in half? Or maybe the disappearing syllable in interested? Let us know down in the comments. Thanks for taking on the challenge, and keep on